Hello, fellow cycling fans, to the preview of stage 20 of the Tour de France 2024. We're nearing the end of this race, but you should not forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a preview of a Grand Tour stage on my channel ever again. So hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Before we dive into the profile of another mountain stage in the Alps stage 20, before we look at potential race tactics, breakaway riders, KOM implications, the weather, bookmakers' favorites. Let's do a quick recap of stage 19 as it has a huge impact on the stage 20. Stage 19 won by Tadej Pogačar in front of Matteo Jorgensen, Simon Yates, and Richard Carapaz, whom they overtake from the breakaway. Remco and Vingegaard are 5th and 6th on the stage, 1 minute and 42 seconds behind Pogačar. Pogačar literally destroyed everyone on this stage. It never looked like a battle between Pogačar and the other GC guys. It always looked like a battle between Pogačar and the breakaway riders. And in the end, he caught Matteo Jorgensen some 2 kilometers before the finish, then attacked him immediately. I think he just didn't want to risk it with Jorgensen and Team Visma, winning the stage comfortably. His fourth stage win in this year's tour and his 10th Grand Tour stage win in this season. One of the best seasons by a rider in history. I think Tadej is just 2 stages away from doing the double, winning the Giro and Tour in the same year. However, in the GC there was some huge moves. Matteo Jorgensen is now ninth. He overtakes 5 guys. Ciccone drops to 10th. Buitrago is now also out of top 10. Simon Yates is now 12th. Felix Gall dropped a lot of positions, so it will be really interesting tomorrow to see who will go on the breakaway and try to win the stage, maybe even move into the top 10, as it is a really coveted result for every team. Pogacar, of course, in the yellow jersey, 5 minutes and 3 seconds in front of Vingegaard. Remco Evenpoel, less than 2 minutes behind Vingegaard. I think that tomorrow we will have a real battle for the second place, as Remco looks to be stronger than Vingegaard in this part of the race. Joao Almeida in fourth. He probably finishes fourth as he is better than Landa in the time trial. Carlos Rodriguez in sixth. That also looks like a done deal. Adam Yates in seventh. Now his position is maybe in danger because Derek G, Jorgensen, Ciccone, Buitrago, Yates, maybe even Guillaume Martin, they can all try to go on the breakaway tomorrow. Okay, for Gal and Martin, it will be really hard to overtake Adam, but these 4 guys, G, Jorgensen, Ciccone, and Buitrago, can actually do it. Points classification is a done deal. Bini Girmay just needs to finish the tour so he can take the green home. And in the KOM standings, as I said yesterday, Tadej Pogačar is not going to win the polka dot jersey, and Richard Carapaz fully delivered what I predicted. He takes 60 points at the first 2 climbs, even comes home on the final climb fourth to take 4 points, so he now has 14 points in front of Pogačar, and with the maximum of 40 points in this year's tour, he just needs some 7 points to mathematically win it, but in reality he just needs to climb over the Col de Brau to be first. There he takes 5 points, and then he just needs Pogačar not to take points on Col de Turini, Col de la Commienne, and Col de la Cuyol, but I don't think that Pogačar will do it. Tomorrow is a breakaway stage. Even Pogačar himself said that he's going to let the other guys try and chase their glory in this year's tour, and we have many teams that are going to try to go in a breakaway. But before we talk about it, let's just do a quick recap of the stage profile. It is a very short stage, 133 kilometers from Nice, so we are going from the seaside up north to the Col de la Cuyol, and in the process we have 4 climbs: Col de Brau second category, Col de Turini 20.7 kilometers at 5.7% first category climb, then a long uphill drag, but only 7.5 kilometers is categorized, Col de la Colmienne at 7.1%, and the final climb, Col de la Cuyol, 15.7 kilometers at 7.1%. So a pretty similar climb to Isola 2000 as we had today. So who is going to go on the breakaway? Well, first Decathlon guys. They really have to do something in this race. I hope that Felix Gall dropped on purpose today so he can chase the stage win tomorrow, as otherwise their tour is complete disaster. Another team that has to go on the offensive is Team Ineos. They only have Carlos Rodriguez in sixth. That is too little for one of the strongest teams in the world, Team Ineos. So Bernal, the Blues, you have to be ready. You are on the breakaway duty tomorrow. Maybe even Geraint Thomas can try and help them. Who else will go in the breakaway? Well, I think Movistar will have to go with Mas once again, and Red Bull with Hindley. Those two teams are having also bad tours. Okay, Movistar, they were in the good moves, they just didn't have luck, but Red Bull has been awful all along. Before we move on to the weather, let's just look how the final 5 kilometers look, and it is a pretty nice climb with a lot of hairpins in the last 5 kilometers, but the finishing is pretty straight. If we look at the weather on tomorrow's stage, it's going to be really sunny in Nice, some 31-30 degrees by the time the stage starts. Uh, a bit of wind, some 4 meters per second from the south, so that means that our riders we have tailwind all out through the stage as we are going north. The other guys that can go in a breakaway are after mentioned Ciccone, Jorgensen, G and Buitrago. Team Visma, I think they want more than just second place from Vingegaard and one stage win. But then again, I think they will probably also have to think now about Vingegaard's second place because it is in danger from Remco. Sudal is pretty strong. They can try and go with Van Wilder and Hirt again tomorrow and try to attack Vingegaard in the end. Maybe even Team UAE can help them in the process. So before we take a look at bookmakers odds for tomorrow's stage, don't forget to tell me in the comments who do you think is going to win tomorrow. And bookmakers have Pogačar as the favorite once again. Now I think they are missing here something. He himself said the breakaway can go. So guys like Simon Yates, Richard Carapaz once again for the KOM points and for the stage. Enric Mas, Jorgensen, Felix Zal. So everyone that I already talked about are also the bookmakers' favorites. Interesting option for me would be Felix Gal. It is maybe a bit of let's say a personal wish because I really like how Gal performed last year. He didn't have the great season so far, so I hope that he can bounce back tomorrow. Thank you all for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you like my comments about races. I hope to see you tomorrow for the preview of a final stage individual time trial on stage 21. Have a great day and bye.